Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a long time since I posted another video. So this video is not about traveling, it's not about cars, it's about cycling, right? Over the break where I've not been posting any videos and stuff, I've been trying to focus on getting back into an old habit of mine, which was going out cycling with my friends. When I used to live in London, I used to go for hours and hours. We used to be out riding our bikes. So something I've started taking up, but I've come to realise that where we live in Town Square, we've got a wonderful cycle track just around the area. There's another cycle track, Alcudra, which is just on the other side over there. But to build my fitness levels up and get rid of this family pack, as my son calls it, I need to get into a routine and a regiment. As part of that, as part of Dubai's protocols, you need to be, when you're riding your bicycle, you need to have a helmet. So I went out shopping for some bicycle helmets for me and my son, because my son's my bicycle buddy when he wants to be. But I found that the type of helmet I wanted was not available. I checked in the sports stores in the malls here, checked online. There was nothing I could really fancy I fancied that was available to me locally. So until I went onto AliExpress, I came across these helmets here, which have just arrived. So I'm going to open them up. They don't appear to be in boxes. There's a helmet in here for me and my son. They don't appear to be boxed, but they seem to be well packaged in some plastic foam or whatever it may be in there. So let's just open this up. Right, so let's just open this up. There's a lot of bubble wrap in here. It's a good quality one as well. So now my son, we tried to colour coordinate the helmets to our bikes, right? It looks like there's two helmets in here. My son should be having an orange and black one, or orange and grey one rather, and mine should be a red and black one. So this one is, I believe, for my son. This one here, the orange, grey and black, right? And then this one in here should be for me. Just open it up. Well packaged. Give it that. Actually, this is my son's. No, it's not. This is mine. They both look the same. That's got the hint of orange. This is the one with the orange here. So this one here on the right is my son's. This is mine. It's a brand called Batfox. I've never heard of this brand before. Let's just open them up out of the bags. Now, when I was looking to buy these online, I was looking for some information about the helmets. Not a lot of helmets had a lot of information on it. If you go into AliExpress and you go onto their thing, it'll tell you about a lot of information about the helmet, how sturdy it is, what the quality is, and all this sort of stuff. This particular helmet, this particular style of helmet, has got a light at the back, right? Now I don't know how this is going to work. It says it's got a light, so I don't know how to make that work, but this is the strap at the back. There's some screws in here to secure this front visor, which goes on like this. I know my son's not quite keen on using the visor, but I am, so I like to keep the glare off the sun off me, but it looks quite sturdy helmet, quite strong, well padded inside. What we'll do is when we do our cycle test with these with these helmets, see what it's like, we'll show you that in the next clip. Before we go out, I just want to show you inside how sturdy it feels. It's got foam padding here. There's a chin strap here, which is not very strong padding, but it's better than the ones I've seen in the stores. Straps look like the same sort of quality, if not better, than the ones I've seen in the store. Good padding all the way here at the top as well. Then there's foam here like they are in the normal helmets. It's come with some user instructions as well, which is very peculiar because the ones in the stores that I saw, none of them had any instructions. And what caught my eye in the instructions was this. It tells you how to wear the helmet. What's going to be a good angle for you. So this is going to be a good piece of information. There's information about how to ride safely, the adjustments, high heat. Oh, well, I can't avoid high heat here because it does get about 50-55 degrees in the summer here, but I don't think I'll be riding my bicycle in that sort of heat anyway. But it's talking about cleaning and the ventilation holes and all this sort of stuff, and it tells you about some EU compliances it's got here as well. So those are all there. And it says here, this helmet is designed to protect impact caused by collision of head with an obstacle while cycling, roller skating. It has passed EN 1078 2012 plus A1 semicolon 2012 to show conformity to the EHSR of EU 2006-425 EU only in the brackets. That's what's there. So it looks like a good quality helmet, and it was way cheaper than what I was seeing here locally. Now these cost me about £18 each, including delivery to Dubai from Singapore, which is around just under 100 dirhams, right, or thereabouts. The ones here with the box and everything, and then nice fancy packaging without this foam padding that you're seeing in here, right, they were around 150 dirhams. They were just plain ones, you know. And this seems quite sturdy. I need to work out how to get this light working. And well, there we go. See, just push it down so it flashes, and you've got something like this as well. It'll be good for nighttime riding. So it's continuously on, flashing, or going through a rotation there. So either which way, if anybody is behind you, whether there's a car or the pedestrians or whatever, they'll see you, that you're in the distance somewhere. Okay guys, we're outside now. We're going to put the helmets to the test. Mine is, I've secured the visor on. It comes with two hand tightened screws here. So these are the brass ones here, and then there's one just here. I don't know if you can see it. One just there. We've adjusted the straps, we've adjusted the fitment around the head. So that was before I came downstairs, so that you can adjust from here. And then there's an adjustment here, an adjustment here. You have to undo the padding here to get to the actual strap adjustment, so you can lengthen it, shorten it, that sort of stuff. It's just there. Alright, that's done. There's an adjustment here on the side to take this up and down, and there's the same here to take this up and down to tighten it around your sides of your head. So that's there. Mine is there with the visor. Dan has decided not to use the visor, so his looks pretty much the same but without the visor. And if you put his helmet sort of against his bike, pretty good match almost with the orange. Mine, on my bike, is a watermelon red and a black. That's what the manufacturer of my bike calls it, watermelon red. But I've got a bit of like a burgundy red type thing, but it goes pretty well. So let's see, let's put these to the test and see how we get on. Okay guys, we're at the end of our ride. It's been about an hour and a half we've been on our bicycle, so I don't know the kilometers we've covered. I'll just check that on the app in a minute. But just to give you an idea of the weather conditions we've been in today, temperature right now, according to my Apple Watch, is 23 degrees Celsius and the UV factor is 7. Right, I have been feeling the heat, Dan's been feeling the heat, purely because we've got helmets on our head, so it does get a little bit hot. But what I have found whilst riding is that the vents here do help. I do seem to get some cool air coming into my head as opposed to wearing a baseball cap. Nothing beats not wearing a helmet, but I guess you do need one because of the safety. Not I guess, because I know you need it for the safety. That's why it's of paramount importance. The visor, did it help me? Yes, I found it quite useful. I thought it was much better than my baseball cap. Dan would still prefer not to have a visor on. Just wearing our shades does protect our eyes from the sun, but I just found it a little bit more extra comfort. Overall, could I get used to this helmet? Yes, I probably could. Dan can probably get used to it as well over a period of time. It's just that we're not accustomed to be wearing helmets. So that's probably the main factor, but as we get used to it, it'll be okay. First 5-10 minutes felt really awkward for me when I'm riding my bike, turning my head like this and like that. Felt really awkward. Just looking over my blind spots. I found it was cumbersome initially, and I was getting a little bit annoyed, but as we progressed further and further into the ride, I got more and more used to it, found it more comfort, and especially when I was riding through sections where there was open air, no buildings around us, and there was a light breeze coming through, and I did feel the cool air coming into my head, so I think that was a plus factor. Is it hot? No, it still feels quite rather cool to the touch. Maybe a little bit hotter than it should do because I've been stood here in the sun right now, but overall a good thumbs up, and I really enjoyed it with the ride. Thank you.